So, Sssniperwolf just doxxed Jacksfilms. Let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to another training round video. What I do in the training round video is I train in Rocket League while I talk about something that interests me at the moment. So today we're going to be talking about how our queen Sssniperwolf finally decided in all her wisdom to confront her biggest hater online, Mr. Forehead Films, Jacksfilms. You know, supposedly she doxed him. Not supposedly, she actually doxed him. She posted a picture in her Instagram, or I think her TikTok or whatever, something like that, where she showed that she was 5 minutes away from Jack's house. And then she posted another picture with his house blocked, but it's clearly his house.
Why?
And the problem with this is that obviously she's showing it to all her fans, with, you know, could be dangerous, because if one of her fans decides to be, you know, loyal to the queen and show, you know, be on her favor, he could do something to harm Jack and his wife. Now, why did she do this? Because Jacksfilms has been on this crusade to like unmask or like, you know, expose Sssniperwolf for being a content thief, because basically what she does is react to TikToks. And then she's a huge creator, right? All she does is like react to TikToks and give some kind of like minimal reaction to it, like, oh my god, that's crazy, or even just repeat exactly what it was said on the TikTok. You know what I mean? So Jack has been on this crusade to just, you know, bully Sssniperwolf. When I said bully, let me tell you why I said bully. All right, I know Jacksfilms. All right, I think that dude is a funny YouTuber. Don't get me wrong. All right, but I've seen a little bit of this whole crusade he's been on against Sssniperwolf, and it's honestly gotten to a point where it's like a little bit ridiculous. He keeps making video after video after her, and he's even made a Sssniperwolf. Oh my god, double tap though. No. He's even made like a Sssniperwolf bingo, when every time she does like a classic Sssniperwolf thing, you mark it up in your bingo. In a way, dude, he's been not harassing her, I don't know, criticizing her so much that at this point it's probably really gotten to her. And listen, even though he's been heavily like, you know, criticizing her, all she does really is just put out this TikTok reactions that are very low. I would say they're even lower form of content than mine. And I do reactions, all right, but I try to make them transformative. I give my opinions, and I do all the little things that she doesn't really care to do, or she doesn't have to do, because she's already Sssniperwolf. She's already famous. You know what I mean? And one of the things about that comes with fame is that Jack at least asked her to, you know, give credit to the creators, which I understand, because she's a huge creator on the platform. You know what I mean? So when you have that much influence, it would be better for you to, you know, credit your sources, because you actually do have some pull. Oh my god, okay, that would have been nice if it didn't hit the post. So look at it, if you hit the post, it's probably a harder shot to save. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically the drama in a nutshell, if you don't know about it, right? He's been criticizing Sssniperwolf for, you know, making lazy content, for calling her like a content thief. Same thing that kind of happened with SQC that I covered a while ago. But he's using Sssniperwolf as an example. And she clapped back. And unfortunately, she was stupid enough to clap back by doxing him, which, again, some people were like, oh, she's going to jail for this and all that. She's not going to jail for any of this, bro. She's probably gonna get a slap on the wrist by YouTube or whoever, and that's gonna be it. She doesn't even have to lose her career over this. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. You can say that it was obviously one of the worst parts about it is that she posted this to all her fans, right? So in a way, you can say it's gonna incite violence towards Jack by her fans. But even if she didn't post this, and she just went to her house, to his house personally, and didn't post about it, let's say that, right? That's still a bad idea. Because, like, dude, what are you trying to accomplish when you visit a YouTuber's house that's criticizing you? You think he's just gonna accept you? You think he's just gonna welcome you to his house like, oh yeah, come in, sure, let's talk about it? Like, dude, that's not gonna happen ever. Especially because I know she has no intention of changing the content that she makes. So what are they gonna talk about? She's just gonna go there and yell at him, "Hey, dude, you've been harassing me. Come on, bro. Like, just let me do my thing." And I'm making nothing. You know what I mean? And he's gonna go like, "Oh yeah, sure. My bad. I shouldn't have done that to you. I apologize for the harassment." Do you think that was gonna happen? Even if it was done privately? No, nothing would have been resolved. Even if she had not posted this and just went there publicly, nothing, literally nothing would have been resolved, unless they had like a bunch of private talks and she decided to change her content, because Jack is attacking her because of her content. And if she's not going to change that, they have nothing to talk about. Now I'm going to say this. Obviously what she did was wrong. Okay? This is in no way defending her. She's wrong by doing this. Okay? But I will say this though. Jack Films against Sssniperwolf is not even a fair fight, bro. Jack is super way more witty, super way more creative. If he has a vendetta against you, creatively, he's gonna win against you. Unless you're like a very creative YouTuber or somebody that can clap back. And that's just not Sssniperwolf. So by default, this is gonna be like a bullying thing, because she can't handle Jack. She's not gonna beat him at his own game. Imagine though, the best thing that she could have done is like make TikToks about him or make videos about him, you know, making fun of him back, or like finding some critiques about what he does. Like I said, I have a reaction channel, and reaction channels, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna defend it. It's low effort content, okay? It's a lot easier to crank out reaction. It's very derivative and it doesn't take a lot of work. But however, you can make it a little bit more transformative by adding your opinions, adding your own personal opinions, putting like a twist on it. You add your little edits, you add some comparison to other things. This doesn't really take that much work, but she doesn't even do that. She just crank out, she just does like a little reaction like, "Oh my god," or like, "Oh, that was crazy," or some stuff like that, and that's enough for her. You know what I mean? And she's famous already. People still watch it. It's the same thing, like I said, that happened with SQZ. They don't have to react very hard or very deep to get the views, because they're already famous. The problem is that given the lazy nature or the low effort nature of reactions, when you make it even lower effort, it's like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the problem. So what's the backlash of this? Another backlash of this is that Jack is asking Team YouTube if they can, you know, ban her or demonetize her, do something about what she did by doxing him, you know. He's asking that, and not only that, there's a bunch of YouTubers that have come to his aid and then come to his defense. Like, this was not a smart move by Sssniperwolf in any way. Because like, dude was criticizing her for being a content thief. Now he can criticize her by being a doxer. That's even way worse. And I think, and I'm pretty sure, that Jack is gonna make some videos about this. Alright? And those videos are gonna get even more traction, and it's gonna get her even more criticism. And this was just a wrong move by her. However you view it, you know, it's just no way around it, that she just kind of messed up on this one. She took the worst approach to it, which is fitting, because she also kind of took like the laziest approach to it, which is her style. You know what I mean? She could have, like, if she thought that he was harassing her, she could have gone to the proper channels and you know, complain, I got it to YouTube, strike him down or whatever. Do those kind of things. Anything except dox him. You know what I mean? Because that's just not gonna help you. And try to force some confrontation in real life that's not gonna be resolved. There's nothing to be resolved there, because I don't think Jack is gonna back down unless you change the way she makes content. And honestly, people in real life, they don't care about what low effort content is, because they consume low effort content all the way. You think about the people that watch TikTok just to watch some girl do a little dance or do some little lip sync to some music. It's like a 30-second clips. You think that's high effort content? No, and people don't care. People see it, and they know it's not high effort content. You know what I mean? So Jack, even by attacking Sssniperwolf, it's not gonna get rid of this trend of low effort content. You know what I mean? So, and I think he knows that as well. You know what I mean? She's not the figurehead. she's one of the most popular, I would say, I guess, making that kind of content. But you know, even taking her down is not gonna take away low effort content. He knows that, you know what I mean? So, but I think he doesn't care. He still just wants to, you know, make fun of her. That's the thing that's been, you know, motivating him to go on this crusade against her, and make videos, you know, whatever. He's free to criticize her, you know, and she's free to criticize him and clap back. However, she's not this way. Doing it this way, it's just not gonna help you. I don't think it's gonna land her in jail or anything super serious, but it's just, yeah, you're not gonna win this way, obviously, and you're not gonna win. It's hard for me to think how she's gonna win against Jacksfilms for the reasons that I mentioned earlier. But you know, it was just a mad move in general, and yeah, that was the gist of this whole drama. I'll see you guys later.